Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Trails of Cold Steel. Today, I believe I'm looking for Millium and Crow. I'm going to go around and I'm going to talk to everyone before I really set out to do that. Oh, he's still trying to get Vincent, right? I mean, he seems to be completely not interested, and generally speaking, should probably just back away at that point. But, you know, you do you. Hey, Elliot, looking for a new weapon? Oh, protest. Yeah, I mean, times of war, there's gonna be a lot of protests. Huh. I'm surprised you're not more worried about your dad, right? Then again, like, you're probably used to it, seeing how... No. I don't know if you could get used to something like that. Knowing that you're a family member, like I've had friends in the military and, you know, overseas during times of war. Thankfully they're out right now, but you know, it was always worrying about that. Even though they were there for a while, it still was kind of, you'd hear something go down, you go, oh well, shit, please don't let me recognize the name. And there's Gaius. I mean, I don't think most sane people don't really want a war, right? Generally speaking, though, the calm minds don't generally prevail at times of war. Things can get kind of hectic, depending on decisions made outside the general populace's hands, right? Emma and Celine are on the roof. Hi. Meow. Rean! Hey Emma, wasn't expecting to find you up here. You get Celine here too. That's very dangerous to be up there, Celine. Well, she just kind of made her way up here. I was just giving her a little attention while I took a break. You're looking for Crow and Millium, I take it? Yeah, I have no idea where to even start though. Those two are always up to something. Oh well, I'm sure I'll run into them eventually. Good luck in your search, Dots. Hey Emma, is something bothering you? Well, it's about Crossbell. I'm concerned about any weapon that could annihilate a fortress the size of Corellia, of course, but I'm almost more concerned about the whole sequence of events that led up to that. It almost feels like something's hand is guiding all of this to happen in a very specific way. Yeah, that's kind of why I expected Ouroboros, right? That's kind of their MO. Don't let it get to you, okay? I think maybe all the novels I've been reading lately have made me paranoid. I think all the novels you've been reading lately probably don't have war in them. Probably a lot of how did Dorothy put it? You know what? Don't worry about it. Probably don't read, right? Yeah, no, you raise a good point. One worth keeping in mind, I think. Anyways, I'll catch you later. As soon as I find Crow and Millium, I'll head back to the classroom with them. Alright, I'll be waiting for you. Meow. Alright. You say anything else? Yeah, that announcement should be interesting as well. But yeah, I mean, really, if you think about it, where the hell is Crossbell? And I guess we're assuming it's Crossbell that took out Corellia Fortress, right? The cannons. It makes sense that they would. They had two cannons pointed at them constantly. If I was gonna, you know, declare independence and try to secure my country's pretty much safety, I would aim for the cannons that's constantly facing us. To be fair, I would have done it before I actually declared independence, and I guess they kind of started to do that, right? Like, they did it during the conference with a terrorist attack, so maybe they were hoping to get rid of those cannons then? No. Wait, the terrorists were gonna fire them. Never mind. Okay, so... Right. I was starting to think that, like, Crossbell... Yeah, what is Septarium? 1 second. Okay. Alright. It's certainly more exciting to imagine a Septarian behind this instead of a weapon made by Crossbell. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I actually was for a second there, I actually kind of thought Crossbell and the terrorists had teamed up. But yeah, the terrorists were gonna fire at Crossbell, unless that was a diversion in their own right. Oh, hi, Sarah. I actually think most people don't seem to really like him. Like, he has his supporters, but it seems like most people we talk to are pretty anti-Osborne. Though that could just be the people we talk to, because, like, Millium likes them. You know, then you get, like, the Ironbloods and general, you know, support from some of the people in the military we heard about. But even then, it's like, you talk to someone that did support them, and they're like, yeah, I really can't deny that a lot of shady stuff has happened. But yeah, Neidhardt here, Instructor Neithardt. I wasn't aware you would return to the Academy. That I have, Schwarzer. It's good to see you again. Sounds like Class 7 put on quite the performance. That's very kind of... Wait, weren't you at Corellia Fortress during the attack? Crossbell's mystery weapon just annihilated. How are you alive? I was on the training grounds with the rest of the 4th Armored Division at the time. We saw something appear in the sky to the east, and at that moment the fortress was surrounded by a blinding light. I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't seen it. I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't seen it myself. I still hardly believe it. I can't bring myself to imagine what would have happened had that life engulfed us. I'm just glad you weren't hurt. But things must be incredibly busy for the Imperial Army right now. You could say that. Corellia Fortress was our primary stronghold in the east, so losing it has us scrambling. Essentially, now that Crossbell has proven itself just as much of a threat as Calvard, which is precisely why I am resigning from my position as instructor at the Academy. Oh no! Swimming instructor! Wait, what? It wasn't an easy choice, but it's my duty as a man and as an Erebonian to devote my all to the military in its time of need. Although I do wish I could have been here to see the festival. Instructor Neithardt, I can't thank you enough for everything you've done for us. I'll be praying for your success and safety. Likewise. I'm sure the future holds challenges that only you, Instructor Valstein, can overcome. Know where you stand and what you're capable of. Know where you stand and what you're capable of, and brace yourself for whatever the future demands of you. Yes, sir. Oh, that's sad. Understandable, though, right? He's military dude first, and instructor second. But that still kind of sucks. Neidhardt's kind of a cool guy. I'm sure it's not the last we'll see of him, obviously, but as a student of this illustrious academy, I'm kind of saddened by that fact. But yeah, no, like, throughout the game, the people we've talked to seemed to not like Osborne for the most part. And even when we saw him, we were like, yeah, no, that dude's sketchy. Like, even, like, when Rean looked at him, didn't he, like, get chest pains or something like that? At the first time we met him? I'm like, oh, that's a clear sign something bad's happening. Hey, Lisa. I mean, yeah. It's good to try to push forward being normal as possible, but yeah, sometimes it can get kind of hard. I mean, I kind of am too. I'm sure Crossbell is as well. Anything else? I know Eustace is over there with the horse, so we'll go talk to him in a second. I mean, yeah, as I was saying earlier, they're definitely having some outside influence, right? With, I would assume, Ouroboros. Because how could, from what I understand, a relatively small little nation could build up a weapon that of that destruction? I guess it was more like just evaporation, right? From what they said, like from the picture we saw of it, it looked like it was just erased. Like someone just highlighted it and pressed like Control Cut, like Control X or something, and just deleted it. So I mean, destruction is a word for it, but at the same time, it's also different than like mass destruction, erasure, really. But they definitely had to have some sort of outside influence. Oh, right. That's right. So that's probably going to be a conflict as well. The Noble faction's probably not going to want to agree with the war because Osborne's the one going with it. Yeah, so that's another issue. Man, Erebonian is going through some pretty rough changes, it seems like, or rough times, because, yeah, you got the Reformist faction and the Noble faction, or Noble Alliance, or whatever you want to call it. So they're gonna always butt heads, and even with, like, the country in danger, I doubt the Noble faction is gonna be like, yeah, no, we totally agree with Osborne that we should all go to war. Oh, it's Alan! Wait, you haven't asked her yet? I thought you asked her last time! Oh, that's sweet. I like these two. I like these two just random NPCs that go to our school. You couldn't breathe for a second? That's cute. That's Laura and Monica. Hello. Okay. Oh yeah, well, your dad's neutral, right? But he is on the Courageous, which isn't a war machine, a war vehicle. So, right? That's like the third faction, but I guess the government could confiscate it, couldn't they? It was made by Oliver to be like a third party to the Reformists and the Noble Alliance. That's how I understood it anyways. But I guess if dire times happen, I guess I'm guessing Osborne could be like, nope, it's mine now? Maybe? That might cause some back... Oh, shit! Oh. Oh, right, so she can't leave, right? Oh, it's not Kenneth you're marrying, it's his brother. Oh, okay. I thought it was Kenneth that you were marrying. Huh. Hey, Fee, how's it going? Oh, yeah? Ooh, I have no idea. Bleeding Hearts? Grow some tomatoes. Those aren't flowers, Chronos. I know, but they can make fries, and fries are delicious. Oh, you make curly fries, Fee? Hey, Macius. I mean, he's probably pushing himself as hard as he has to. All right, we're in the student union building right now. I went through the library. There was like literally only one person there. We're gonna go talk with, I assume, is Toa up there. And then I'm gonna go try to get into Trista, because I actually haven't tried that yet. Hey, Toa.
Oh, Rean.
I figured I could find you here.
You live here.
Yep. The student council will be passing out radios for every classroom, so I'm trying to figure that out at the moment. Are you guys planning on listening to the Chancellor's statement too?
How could we not? He's supposed to be addressing the entire country after all.
I mean, I guess you could just go to sleep.
Yeah. Whatever it's about, it's going to be something big.
Yeah, probably.
I don't think anyone could have imagined the relationship between Crossbell and Erebonia going south like this. I sure hope Angie's okay. What with all of this political turmoil right now.
Toa.
Sorry about that. I'm the student council president. I need to stay focused on what's going on right here, right now. Angie would laugh at me if she could see me getting distracted over her anyway.
That's right. We've got to focus on getting through this.
I wonder if we're gonna get drafted. Oh, maybe.
Still,
That makes sense. We're military students.
I'm not the only one ready to give you a hand if you need it.
Will do. Thanks. Oh yeah, why were you looking for me in the first place?
Would you like to dance?
Right. I almost forgot. Do you have any idea where Crow might have gone?
Crow? Nope, I'm afraid not. He didn't mention that he had to go anywhere when I talked to him yesterday, at least.
Was yesterday the last time you saw him?
Yeah, he was giving me back some of the stuff he borrowed from me since graduation's getting so close. That was nice of him, but then he gave me everything he borrowed from Angie, too. It's only polite to give back the stuff you borrowed in person. Now it's more
Oh, that's hilarious.
Well, that's a very Crow thing to do. Well, I'll keep asking around and find out if anyone knows where he's gone.
Sounds like a good idea. Oh, but make sure you're back in your classroom by noon, okay?
Well, I don't have a clock,
Of
so
course.
I'm just gonna assume it's gonna auto-advance me there when I need to be there. You say anything else interesting? Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna try to... I've already talked to everyone on the floor here before going in there. Or before talking to Macias. Let's go and see if we can go to Trista. No. Okay. Now, let's see if we can go to the old schoolhouse and see if there's anything there. We got one more mark there. It's probably George, if I had to take a guess. I'm assuming Angelica's gone. Oh. You know, I was not expecting that, to be quite honest. I was expecting something to be here, but not a red mark. So we'll just go here first. Hi, George. I thought you messed up the bite for a second.
I still can't believe there's a weapon out there powerful enough to level Gorelia Fortress like that.
Yeah, it's pretty horrifying.
I didn't think you could get much more powerful than those railway guns.
Yeah, having seen the railway guns in person, I can hardly believe it myself.
That's the thing with when you make weapons that are powerful, right? You make something that's so strong that people are going to look at it and go, well, we need something stronger than that. And it just kind of keeps escalating.
There are rumors that whatever that weapon is, it's managed to fend off the armored divisions several times, too.
Still, I can't help but wonder what the Chancellor's gonna say in his national address.
Probably we're going to war.
Whatever it is, I have a feeling that it's gonna shake up some things around here. This is a military academy after all. Who knows? We might even see active duty. Even as an engineer, I doubt they'd make an exception.
Yeah, that's what I was just wondering too, if we were going to be like, I guess we wouldn't be drafted, because technically, while we're not soldiers, we are at a military academy, so that means we are part of the military.
Could be that my lazy days tinkering with orbital bikes are numbered.
Aren't you graduating? Oh, I guess that doesn't really matter either, right?
Don't say that, George.
Well, no point stressing out too much about the future till we're there. Didn't mean to be a downer about it. Go on and listen to the broadcast, but don't worry yourself too much.
I'm going to worry myself about it.
This country may go through a lot in the coming years, but ultimately, we have a say in our future.
That's true.
That's a good way to look at it. I don't want to look away from what's happening. We have to be aware of our present to take charge of our future. But anyway, you wouldn't happen to know where Crow is, would you? He hasn't shown up to class today.
Crow? Can't say that I do. He came by yesterday with a box of things he'd borrowed from me, but he never mentioned having any plans today.
Dang. Anyway, I'll keep asking around to see if anyone else knows where he is.
Well, knowing Crow, he's probably just wandering around somewhere.
Okay.
Just keep looking around and I'm sure you'll run into him.
Will do.
So he's either at the old schoolhouse, or that's Millium. Right? We can't go into Trista, so... yeah, the last place to be is the old schoolhouse. In we go.
Nothing out of the ordinary has happened here in the old schoolhouse ever since that night. We kind of ended up pushing it to the back of our minds.
How could you push a mech to the back of your mind?
Huh? It's unlocked. I wonder if someone's already inside. George is in the engineering building right now, so it can't be him.
Wait, did we give the key to someone? Probably the principal, I would imagine.
If any of the students just idly wandered in here, they'd be in real danger. I should probably take a look inside, just in case.
Sure.
I checked around inside of the old schoolhouse, but there didn't seem to be anyone around. But all the same, I didn't want a chance leaving anyone down there, so I decided to check the 7th floor.
Maybe Millium? She is an agent, intelligent agent. She might be getting information for, like, the mech to give to, like, Osborne and them. It's Millium. Ah, Millium. I can't really be mad. You are here as an agent, so...
Millium?
Oh, Rean! Come to take a sneak peek too?
Is this where you've been the whole time? You do know we have class, right?
Oh. Dang, I knew I was forgetting something.
Honestly. So, what's piqued your interest?
It's a mech.
It doesn't look like this thing has anything in common with Erebonian.
I don't know. I can't shake the feeling that it might, at least a little. Not the same, but like they share some kind of underlying principle.
Huh.
I've got no idea what you're talking about.
I guess you wouldn't really understand without being connected. But now it makes sense why Gramps asked me to keep an eye on this place, though.
Oh, so Osborne knew this was here? I guess.
I had no idea there'd be something this cool down here.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about Chancellor Osborne?
Yeah?
Did he know there was something like this here?
Not really sure. He just asked me to keep an eye on the building itself.
Well, she did stare over here when she first got here, right?
And said to let him know if anything unusual happened.
Like a giant light barrier and fighting a shadow demon?
Whoopsie! That was supposed to be confidential.
Yeah, you don't... I'm pretty sure you actually don't do that by accident. I'm actually convinced you do that on purpose.
So, the Chancellor has an interest in our quaint old schoolhouse, does he? We did just find out that Captain Claire is a Thors graduate, but...
Hey, what you thinking about?
The mech?
Say, Millium, was investigating the old schoolhouse the reason you enrolled at the academy?
Well, sorta, but it was more of a side thing. There was a more important reason, but that kinda stopped being a concern. So I guess it's just this now.
Something more important than this? Not sure what she's getting at.
Huh.
Doesn't sound like she's trying to hide something important from me, though.
The fact that she didn't blurt it out actually proves that it's something important.
Oh yeah, it's almost time for Gramps' speech, isn't it? I guess I should head back and listen to him drone on.
Oh, so you already knew about that. We were all planning to listen in the classroom.
Sweet, I'll just listen with you guys then. What are we waiting for? Let's go!
Nothing keeps you down for long, does it? Oh yeah, you haven't seen Crow around anywhere, have you?
Huh? Nope. Is he cutting class too?
Well, he's probably just hiding out somewhere on campus.
We've been everywhere on campus.
None of the others have seen him, though. I wonder if he went into town.
Huh, maybe. Wanna try looking around, Trista? I'll come with you.
Sure.
Sounds like a good idea. If he's not on the school grounds, chances are he's somewhere in town. All right, let's see if we can find him.
Now, is this going to be automatic? Okay. I was going to say, is this going to be automatic, or do I gotta go there myself? I guess I gotta go there myself. There's a red mark there. I'm not sure if that's just acting as a waypoint. No, it's a cutscene.
Okay, so are we gonna track down Crow?
I mean, it's the plan.
Might as well. I guess we should start with the dorms first.
That's Sharon.
Maybe Sharon knows where he's gone.
It's like you read my mind, Rean.
Okie dokie.
So we gotta go there, but I'm gonna talk to everyone before I do that. Alright, I have talked to everyone in town. Let's go and see what's up with Sharon.
Oh, I wasn't expecting to see either of you back so early. Welcome home.
Wow, we caught Sharon off guard. Holy crap.
Hello again, Sharon?
We're back!
Oh, it seems all of your classes have been cancelled today.
Whoa.
I heard from Lady Sarah that you would be remaining on the campus, though.
Well, that was the plan. Say, Crow hasn't been back here, has he?
Master Crow? Well, actually, he just returned a short while ago.
Oh.
Oh, he did?
Indeed. However, I don't believe he stayed long. It seems he was here just long enough to go to his room, then he left again.
Alright.
Sounds like we just missed him. Maybe he forgot something here and came back to pick it up?
I don't know. Should we check his room just in case?
Sure.
Yeah, might as well while we're here.
Well, if you need anything, just let me know.
Not gonna lie, this is all starting to get kind of sketchy. Sharon, anything else? You want to dance? Sure. Okay. Let's go to Crow's room. His was right across Rean's, right? Yeah, it was like in the locked room across from... It's literally marked on my map. It's completely empty.
Looks like he did go out then. Still, don't you think his room's awfully tidy?
Yeah, no, he emptied the place out.
Well, he was supposed to be moving out of here fairly soon. He must have been doing some cleaning. Anyway, it's almost noon. I guess we just have to head back to the classroom empty-handed for now.
Whoa.
Yep, it's almost time for Gramps' speech. Still, I wonder where Crow went.
Yeah. There's nowhere else around here I haven't checked, is there?
I don't think so. Pretty sure I checked everywhere. I mean... The fact that you said it probably means that I haven't. Did you switch rooms? I see Master Crow really did go out then. Perhaps I should have asked him where he was going. No, it's alright. I'm sure he'll come back, he'll come drifting back before long. Still, I'm not used to seeing you in here. You're always fixing something up in the kitchen. I thought I'd take a little rest to prepare for this afternoon. I finished all this morning's work, so I need to be available to speak with the chairman as well. Huh. How are things going with the Reinford Company, by the way? Seems pretty tied in with the IBC, so it sounds like the situation in Crosswell would have had a big impact on business. Indeed it has. The chairman has had her hands full dealing with all the issues arising from that. She's been trying to get Crosswell on the line, but as far as I'm aware, all of her attempts have been fruitless. I doubt there's gonna be an easy solution to all this, especially when I've got a pretty good idea what Gramps is gonna say in his speech. Well, I'm sure everything will be just fine. Regardless of what happens, I'll do everything in my power to serve you. Thanks, Sharon. We really appreciate it. Anyways, it's getting close to noon, so I guess we should make our way back to the classroom. Have a safe trip, both of you. We'll see you later. Is this your room? I mean, there is a picture of Elisa here. That's kind of cute, but at the same time, I didn't know this was your room for some reason. That makes total sense, though, that would be your room. So yeah, there's nothing else aside from the academy or campus ground marked on the map.
Oh, it's you.
Hey, Patrick.
Patrick, what are you doing here? I thought you would have gone back home.
Well, we don't have any classes today, so I was just resting in my room.
Fair enough.
Sure. I've been told to return home, repeatedly at this point. But as a member of the four great houses, what dignity would I have were I to turn tail and run home at a time like this?
That's actually noble of you, Patrick. Good
Don't
job.
underestimate me, Schwarzer.
Oh, wow.
Wouldn't dream of it. Is Class 1 planning on listening to the national address too?
We are. Personally, I can't stand the man, but we are in the middle of a national crisis. Those of us who elected to remain at the Academy are having a radio set up to hear the broadcast together.
So everyone has the same idea, pretty much.
Right.
You've got some strange classmates, though. Especially that second year. I know Heimdall's not all that far from Trista, but I'm not sure why he'd bother going to hear the speech in person.
Ha! Huh.
What are you talking about?
That Crow fellow. I met him outside the station this morning.
Huh, really?
This morning?
Oh, he didn't tell you? When I inquired, he said he wanted to hear the Chancellor's speech in person.
Huh. I wouldn't have expected him to suddenly take an interest in politics. Well, at least we know where he went now.
Huh.
I haven't a clue what you're babbling on about. Anyway, it's almost noon now. Shouldn't you be running along? You'll miss the broadcast.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Let's get going, Millium. Everyone else is waiting in the classroom.
Okay.
Milliam's concerned about that, from the looks of it. And that is odd, to tell you the truth. Save? Yeah. Yeah, I think I will save, because I think we're about to get into some stuff. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, press like below. If you're not subscribed yet, why don't you have my video section, check out some of the content, see if it's to your liking. If you enjoy watching me live stream on twitch.tv/ChronosPlays, give my channel a follow to be notified when I go live. Either way, thanks for watching. Hope you all have a great day.